Hiya. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what part this is for the elephant. So what I did since we last spoke is I used some of, oh geez, where is it? Here it is. I wanted to do a little bit of a resist. So I finished scribbling the elephant, and then I don't know if you can tell, it's a little bit blue right here. And then I added sort of random stripes of blue up the trunk. And in here, it's not showing very well. It's good here though. It's this stuff. The Elmer's glue washable gel. If you, excuse me, if you take this and draw on your fabric, doesn't have to be special fabric, works on anything, and then let it dry overnight, so it's got to be really dry. And then when it's dry, iron it. You can paint all over it. When the paint is set, you wash it, and anywhere you've put this will be white. So it's a resist. It's fantastic stuff. I think it was 60 cents. I think so. Anyway, go get this stuff. It's really cool to play with. My plan is I'm going to leave the trunk white, obviously, but everywhere else that I've done this will ultimately be a resist. I will wash away. It'll be white, and then I'm going to add a little bit of light gray. I splurged today, by the way, and I went to the store and actually bought pale gray paint. It was 69 cents at Joann's. I tell you, I'm a big spender. So, what I'm going to do, the elephant is on an embroidery hoop. It doesn't need to be. I sometimes use a clipboard, or I take it outside. I just happened to get this at a garage sale, and I can spin it. So, that's why it's on this, but just lay it flat, however. That's just plain water. Come on. And just sort of spray down where you're going to paint. Just like that. It's that easy, right? I've done 2 blobs of water in my little container here. See, it's still pretty thick. I want it to be thinner. So that's 4 sprays. And let's just see what this does. Oh, that's all right. So I'm just sort of scrubbing this pale gray over where I think it'll be the darkest part of our little elephant here. Up here. See, you can kind of, because the fabric's a little bit wet, you can sort of just scrub it in. I don't fret here at all. And already I've made a mistake. I don't want it to be. And so you can just spray it, turn this upside down, and spray to sort of extend it, and it'll run where you spray it. And then, there we go. That's kind of cool. Looks like an elephant already. I'm going to add a little bit more water to my paint. And this is the light gray. I will be adding dark gray later, but I'll spray that on. So this is sort of wherever I think the darkest of the shadows will be, that's where I add this. Oh yeah, wow, already starting to look like an elephant, isn't it? I'm going to water it down even more. So, where are we here? This has got to be the most boring video. So see, it's really, see how loose that is? Most boring videos ever. I'm really sorry. I feel like a bit of a weirdo here. And I'm just doing some up here because that's where the wrinkles are. The thing I like about this method is that it really looks like a hot mess until you're done. And then the fine tuning. So anywhere that there was a lot of scribbles, I'm going over it with this heavily watered down. Gonna go along the trunk. Some of these nose lines. I tell you, this is a super easy method. You can't be frightened. I don't know what I'm doing. I just kind of wing it. And it's therapeutic in a weird kind of, I don't know, therapeutic way. You just sort of add until you're happy. And if you don't like it, add a different color. See, I'm just sort of scrubbing in, and I don't know if you can see down here, but it's really, I can tip you down. Down here, the whole thing doesn't tip over. Just sort of, that's it. So then, you're going to think you've wrecked it. I promise you haven't. Oh, sorry, I know. I'm the world's worst videoer. And then I'm going to go down like that. There we go. I know, really. That's the whole first paint. Then my handy dandy spray bottle. And I'm going to lean it right way up. Sometimes I spray and hang it upside down. You know. I'd like to avoid real hard lines. So I'm spraying around the edge. So basically the whole thing's soaking wet. You can see it's already starting to sort of run. There you go. Well, it's pretty much soaked, isn't it? I like it. I like this. I know I'm probably not supposed to like my own stuff, but I do sometimes. I'm going to water this paint down even more because I want I have to spray it. Blobs. Well, that's going to work. Drips. Oh, I like that. I really should test before. I don't test this to see what it's going to do beforehand, because then it becomes like work, and then you worry that, oh, this is going to be cool. Then you worry that it's not going to be quite right. If you just go for it. That's the way to do it. Just go for it. There we go. So, now we wait. I'm going to take you off. If I'm too jiggly, I apologize. Okay, there we go. I might add another splatter or two, but that's the first layer of paint after the first initial scribbling. We'll let it dry, and I'll see what it looks like, and we may add more paint, or we may go into the next layer of threading. I never know. It's starting to look like an elephant to me, though. I'm not happy up here. That top of that ear is bugging me a bit, but that's all right. We can figure it out. Anyway, okay, that's the initial paint. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for listening. Sorry if I'm really boring.